Hi there, this is Dr. Britton. Welcome to ECED 7260, Science Methods and Materials. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to find things for the course. When you log in, this is going to be what you come to. And typically across the top, you're going to have most things that I will share with you are going to be under this Content tab. But when you log on the first time, you have this welcome sign here. And you'll actually start here. This video is recorded and will be posted in this Start Here module. But the first thing I want you to do is go through and review some plagiarism information and things of that nature just to kind of get you prepped before the class starts. There's a couple of points to earn on that, but it's easy enough. It's basically that you've completed it, you've read it, and you understand the severity of it all. Now, some other things. We're going to be using CourseDen with Google Hangouts and Google Files. So if you aren't familiar with how to upload files and share things, this is just a handy little video to walk you through the process. And here's another additional instructions for using Google Hangouts. You should receive an invitation to be part of a Hangout already, and I will schedule some times this week for when we can actually make that happen. So once you have finished this, and one thing that you're going to see in every single learning activity that we have for this class, and rather than modules, because I call other things by those names, we're going to call these learning activities. Every learning activity is going to be set up with information at the top of basically what's happening, objectives, and things of that nature. Then you're going to come and you're going to see a checklist. All right. So we're going to move into this first learning activity just to kind of give you an idea of where things are. As a side note, if you log in and you come to this page and you don't know how to find those learning activities, everything is going to be set up underneath Content. So when you click on Content, it shows you the entire first page. So the table of contents is everything for the entire semester. Not everything is in here for you to see right now, but it is all going to be listed underneath all of this. So after you've looked at the Start Here section, you can go to Learning Activity number 1, and I give you some information about what you can expect in all of these, but I'll just kind of walk you through a little bit of that right now. You're going to have objectives, so those align with, so these learning objectives connect back to your outline, your schedule of what is basically going to be included in each of these, and you're going to see how to locate all of this. But these are the course objectives that come from your course syllabus. And if you scroll down through this, each individual learning activity has specific objectives that you're going to be covering. Some are a little more detailed than others. So if you come down here, you'll see that you're going to be looking at theories and 2, 3, 5, and 7. So I'll come back up here. Research and evaluate strategies for teaching skills, attitudes, and knowledge for culturally diverse children. So all of these are going to be connected. And this will be available in CourseDen for you as well. But as we look at how the learning activity is set up, there's usually just a very basic set of directions. And as I said before, you're going to have a checklist. There's going to be an overview of whatever we're doing that week. Typically there's things that you need to sign up for, make sure you're looking in the right place, just some general directions on what to expect in that particular activity. But within, so say within learning activity number 1, we have a checklist, we have overview of learning activity, but you have this little thing down here called things to complete and turn in. Every learning activity includes this. This is at the bottom. So when you finish something, scroll down, find it, and complete it. And once you've done that, then you can come up here, click it off on your checklist. It's a way for you to make sure you've done something, because sometimes you're going to want to look at this and you're going to say, oh, okay, well, I've got a check mark there. I must have finished it. And you haven't actually done it. And you realize later on that you haven't done it. But if you can keep track of that through your own checklist, I think that will be beneficial for you. You're going to be doing a lot of different things with tools and resources. So get familiar with video. What I'm using right now is something called Screencast.